This conference will now be recorded.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Present.
Supervisor Keating,
Present.
Councilwoman Lukacic,
Present.
Councilwoman Martin.
Present.
Councilman Cardicchini, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
States of America,
to the republic
Republic,
and
which it stands,
one nation
One nation,
under God,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible, with liberty
for
and
all.
justice for all.
All right. Tonight we do have one preliminary matter that was discussed at the work session. Just grabbing the information here. So at the highway barn, the unit that allows the system to, excuse me, the system that allows the highway trucks, parks trucks, et cetera, access the fuel system was damaged with the recent power outages and fluctuations that were happening in town. The town board, highway superintendent, and we discussed this, and there was a estimate that came in from the pump doctor. Was dated on November 30th, 2021. The total dollar amount was $6,000. There was a note, I will make this remark, that any unforeseen issues will be addressed at that time, and time and materials could be extra. But as of today, I'd like to make a motion to approve this repair that the highway superintendent is recommending from the pump doctor in the amount of $6,000. And should anything change, that will be brought up at a future town board meeting.
I agree. Oh,
Councilwoman
sorry.
Selby?
Yeah.
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacic,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, moving along to item number 2 under regular business this evening is item number 1, which is the correction and adoption of the minutes. There's the minutes from the November 3rd, 2021 town board meeting, and then there's also a special town board meeting held on November 18th, 2021. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I had the opportunity to review the minutes of the 2 meetings in November 3rd, 2021, and also November 18th, 2021. And I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacic,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 2 under the regular business is the consideration of all fund bills. And Councilman Cardicchini, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I've reviewed the fund bills that we need to approve in the amount of $16,932.25, and I make a motion to carry forth with paying the bills.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacic,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, moving along to item number 3 under the agenda for this evening is correspondence. We have 10 pieces of correspondence. They've all been received and filed with the town clerk's office. Item number 1 is the October income statement. Item number 2 is the resignation letter from David Potempa from the Zoning Board of Appeals. Item number 3 is the North Boston Fire Company Form 990, which is a contractual obligation. Item number 4 is the Boston Fire Company Form 990. Item number 5 is the PenFlex Fire District Service Award Point Executive Summary, and that's been also provided to all board members. Item number 6 is the Association of Towns 2022 Newly Elected Officials Training School. And then item number 7 is the Association of Towns 2022 Annual Meeting and Training School. Item number 8 is a letter from resident Susan Brian. Item number 9 is a letter from Cornell University for the Erie County COVID-19 pandemic response. And item number 10 is notification from the Zoning Board of Appeals of the cancellation of the December 2nd, 2021 town board meeting. Again, all of those have been received and filed with the town clerk's office. Moving along to item number 4, new business for this evening. Item number 1 is requests from the floor. I will open up the floor for public comment. Again, for just some housekeeping items is it is *6 to unmute your phone. And then again, kindly I ask that after the 3-minute time limit that you press *6 again to mute your phone so there's no feedback and everyone can hear everybody. But the floor is open and I will pause. All right, there's been no comment, but I will, once again, it is *6 if you're dialing in with a phone. If you're using the app, there is the microphone button. Give it a few more moments here. All right, no comment. I will close the floor for public comment. Item number 2 tonight under new business is resolution 2021-70, which is the payment of the insurance premium. Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item tonight?
Yes, Supervisor. Resolution number 2021-70 basically says the town board of the town of Boston hereby authorizes payment upon receipt of an invoice for the time period of January 1st, 2022 to January 1st of 2023 for the New York Municipal Insurance Reciprocal Policy Premium plus fees of a total of $71,335.56. I make a motion to approve this resolution.
I'll
And
second.
a second. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Karadikini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 3 tonight under new business is resolution 2021-71, which is the intermunicipal highway shared services agreement. And Councilman Karadikini, would you like to take that item?
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I'm sorry, I was muted. At this time, I'd like to make a motion that we approve resolution number 2021-71, which creates a intermunicipal highway shared services agreement.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Karadikini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 4 tonight is resolution 2021-72, which is an intermunicipal agreement with Erie County for the comprehensive plan update. Councilwoman Lukacek, would you like to take this item?
Sure. Just wanted to make a motion that we schedule the public hearing for our Boston Emergency Squad. It would most likely be on Monday.
Hey, Jen,
And-
item number
Oh.
item number 4, Jen, resolution 2021-72 for the comprehensive plan funding that we received.
Then I'm looking at a wrong, my bad. Nope, I'm looking at a wrong packet then. But I still have the asterisks on this one. Give it to someone else. Let me get my,
No problem. Nope, take your
Sorry.
time. That's okay. Jen, I'll take this one for you while you're grabbing that. So it's resolution, item number 4 tonight under new business is resolution 2021-72, which is an intermunicipal agreement with the Erie County for the comprehensive plan update. I'd like to make a motion to approve this resolution. This is actually some great news for the town of Boston. We were able to be awarded from Erie County $25,000 towards updating our town's comprehensive plan over the next few years. So I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution 2021-72.
I definitely second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cartacini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 5 tonight under new business is schedule a public hearing for the Boston Emergency Squad. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item?
Sure, Supervisor. Well, the only paper I have here is scheduling a public meeting or public hearing for the Boston Emergency Squad. I make a motion to approve that public hearing.
Yes, I will actually add, Kelly, one of the things that actually came up late today, actually the town clerk and I spoke on this. We have spoken with for the record, we've spoken with the Boston Emergency Squad, and that public hearing we'd like to schedule for January 5th, 2022. And I will second that motion.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cartacini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 6 tonight is a application for use of town meeting facility for the Hillside Riders 4-H Club. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I'd like to make a motion to approve the application for the use of town meeting facility from the Hillside Riders 4-H Club. And it would be, they're requesting the town hall community room with the kitchen on Mondays, starting December 6th from 6:30 to 8 o'clock, according to the schedule that's provided. I'd like to make that motion.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cartacini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 7 under new business this evening is to amend the application, I'm sorry, for the use of town meeting facility for Connect Life. Councilman Cartacini, would you like to take that item?
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. At this time, I'd like to make a motion that we approve the amended application of use of town meeting facility. Town Clerk Quinlan, are there any conflicts with the dates?
No, there are not.
Okay, so I would like to make a motion that we approve this application for use of town meeting facility for the Connect Life blood drive.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cartacini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, that finishes our new business tonight. Moving on to old business for this evening. Item number 5 is, item number 1 is appoint a regular zoning board of appeals member, Robert Ballard. The term would run through April 1st, 2025. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item?
Yes, Supervisor. I'd like to make a motion to appoint Robert Ballard to be a regular zoning board member, and the term would end on April 1st, 2025.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Kirkini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, so that finishes up our old business. Moving on to reports and presentations. Highway Superintendent, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you. First, I'd like to thank the board for approving to get our fuel pumps fixed. I will contact the pump doctor tomorrow, and hopefully by the end of the week or beginning of next week, we'll get that fixed. Other than that, all I have is leaf pickup is pretty much over. We're going to go around one more time because there's a few piles out, and I'm sure by the weekend and over the weekend there'll be many more piles. So hopefully one more time around we'll wrap it up for the leaf pickup. The guys have been out plowing a few times. Everything's going pretty well. And other than that, that's all I have tonight. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And Councilwoman Selby, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I just want to say that I commend you, Jason, for calling this meeting virtually. As much as we don't want to have a virtual meeting, I see what's going on in the schools, and it's frightening when I see 20, 30 cases, positive cases every day. It just really hits close to home when people we see a lot in our office are all of a sudden out for several weeks. So as much as we don't like to have these meetings, I think at this point it's necessary. And thank you for, I'm sure, recognizing this reality and acting on it so quickly. Besides that, I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving, safe Thanksgiving, and have a happy coming shopping season, and keep your distance, keep your mask on, as much as we hate to have that be the reality right now. But just want to keep everybody safe and healthy. That's all I have right now.
All right, thank you very much. Councilman Cardicchini, you have the floor.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I'd like to first thank the board. COVID hit home in my household, and I was out of pocket for more weeks than I'd like to, mention. I just wanted to thank the board for the support, checking on me and the family, providing the information so I could at least participate in agenda reviews. I've really prided myself on, my attendance record in office, and it was very difficult for me to miss 2 board meetings in person, and now we're back to virtual, which none of us want to be on, but certainly we recognize the need for it. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank resident Jay Jackson for taking the lead to reestablish the invocation. I think that that will be a very nice touch to our meetings, which for the most part have been relatively pleasant. Just one more thing to add more of a small town feel, which is what we all love about the town of Boston. And I would like to also thank Supervisor Keating and our grant writer Connie Miner for the hard work that they did to secure the grant, the $25,000 grant for the comprehensive plan update that we all collectively as a board want to move forward with. That was a great win for our town, and I wanted to thank you, Jason, for the effort there, and also publicly Connie Miner, who is nothing short of exceptional when it comes to understanding the process of grant writing. But in order to even apply for some of these grants, Jason, I know that there's a lot of, there's a lot that goes into understanding what's available, and then, implementing the plan with the grant writer to bring these funds to town. And I think that that's some of the quiet work that a lot of people don't understand, the degree of time and effort that it takes to bring those funds to the town. So I wanted to thank you for that. That's all I have tonight.
Thank you very much. And Councilwoman Lukacek, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Yes, actually, Mike is correct in writing requests for grants. It is a very tedious job. There's a way to do it. So your request gets looked at, and yeah, I want to mimic that. Connie is doing a fantastic job for our town, and thank you, Jason, for helping to push that. So looking forward to working with getting bids out so we can start our comp plan. With that, the planning board is scheduled at this time to have their meeting on December 14th. I believe that they had 1 or 2 applicants. Sean and I, am I correct in that?
I actually haven't seen any information on the
Oh.
agenda. It has not been canceled, so.
Oh, right. Yep. Okay. So they haven't received it yet. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. So what Kathy had said, the numbers are going up in my workplace, actually higher than they were last year. So it is scary, and we wear masks, unfortunately, 24/7 while we're at work. So we haven't had contact tracing work related, but I can appreciate what families go through, and my heart goes out to everyone who's affected. So stay safe, keep the masks on, get vaxxed, and that's all I got.
All right, and Councilwoman Martin, you have the floor.
Thank you, Jason. And Jason, I'd like to thank you as well for initiating going back to virtual. Like Mike said, and Kathy and Jen, we all agree that it's not the best way to get town board information to each other, and it's a little more challenging, especially when we're trying to go into executive session and it doesn't work out so well. But thank you for that. And other than that, everybody, I hope you all had a very blessed Thanksgiving, and I hope we all have a very safe and happy holiday season.
All right, thank you. And Madam Clerk, you have the floor.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. The town clerk report for November 2021 has been submitted to the supervisor's office. Code enforcement officers' reports for October 2021 have been filed in my office. I just wanted to report back for the last Connect Life blood drive that was on Tuesday, November 16th. There were 36 people that had signed in. 30 pints of blood was collected, which has the potential to save 90 lives. I thought that was pretty amazing. And I wanted to report that we did lose an upstanding member of our community. June Gaylor had passed away in November. She was a lifelong resident of Boston. She was a retired high school teacher and the owner of Gaylor's Barn. June was a friend to many, and if you knew her long enough, you would become her family. So I just wanted to report on that. And that is, oh, no, I do have one more thing. I'm sorry. We anticipate that the sharing tree will be ready the end of this week or beginning of next week. So each tag will have a name, age, and a wish list of a community child waiting for one of Santa's helpers to choose a tag from the tree. So that is all I have. Thank you.
Yep, and thank you. I'll thank all the board members, for the kind words. The grant for the comprehensive plan, that was something that truthfully I learned through the Erie County Department of Environment and Planning. I sat on the project selection committee, and it was something that Paul DiRolando from Erie County had brought to my attention. And I'll echo what everyone else had said. Connie Miner is an amazing grant writer, has done a tremendous amount of work for the town of Boston. Really, I think we all sing her praises because she really just does an excellent job. She put the application together in a pretty short timeline. And again, the $25,000 that we were awarded from Erie County is a substantially big deal for the town of Boston. So thanks to Connie, and thank you board members, for that. That's what we do. We all work together to do great work for our town. There is one other grant opportunity out there. I will add on to that. We do have our hat in the ring for some state funding potentially. I don't know if we will be awarded that. Last time the town applied for this was quite a while ago. We weren't ranked high enough, but again, if we can get some additional money for that comprehensive plan, again, that will certainly be something that will keep that cost down to the taxpayers while we update that comprehensive plan. And there'll be a lot more feedback from the town board side of things as we move forward on the comprehensive plan, because we will be looking for public input and feedback and what the citizens want the town to look like as far as our business districts and residential areas, et cetera. So a lot more to come on that, and it's exciting. You know, for me, it's certainly exciting. I'm looking forward to this. You know, gosh, here I go. I don't have much else to report tonight, but I will echo what everyone else has said. I don't want to keep talking about COVID forever, but it seems like it's, you know, we're in an endemic. I've chalked it up to that, but I can't emphasize enough. Please be careful when you're out right now. I know I've been getting some pushback on things. That's fine. People are entitled to their opinions and whatnot. But what I can tell you is that yes, county numbers are high. Not everybody goes into the hospital. I acknowledge that. You know, I may have a runny nose and the sniffles where someone else, quite frankly, 5 to 6 days later may pass away. And that is something that did happen to a resident in our community. Leaves behind a wife and 2 little children. These stories are real. It is serious. Again, not everybody's going to be affected the same way. I wish it was a cookie cutter template and I could say that things were okay. They're just not right now. Again, I don't want to continue to emphasize masks, and again, the vaccine is a choice. Please work with your primary care physician and/or doctor. It's not my position or my authority to tell someone to get a vaccine. That is a choice at this stage. And so if someone is interested and they're looking for facts and clear information, please work with your primary care physician and your doctor. If you're not vaccinated, again, that is a choice at this stage of the game. I won't get into the politics or anything like that. But again, what's happening is that the hospital rates are going up to the extent where, again, I'm bringing some of the factual information that's actually affecting and impacting the town of Boston. Just the town of Boston. Our emergency squad just the other night had to wait over 3.5 hours for a bed to open while the patient was on a gurney. And I will tell you that I'm not privy to the medical information or the reason for that transport. But what I can say is that with the winter season upon us, the slips, the trips, the falls on the ice, the snow, motor vehicle accidents, car going off the road, somebody not stopping, those are all going to be a compounding factor of all this. If somebody needs to go to the hospital for gallstones, somebody needs to go because they slipped and fell and hit their head, that could very well be any one of us in our community. So I'm emphasizing, please just be cognizant of what you're doing. I'm not saying don't go spend time with your friends, your family. That's important too. There's a mental health component and aspect to all of this. But again, the numbers are rising. Wyoming County just declared a state of emergency late this afternoon. I've been watching this constantly and working with Erie County and others to get the information. I'm just encouraging everyone to please be safe out there. If you're comfortable being vaccinated, please get the vaccine. Please get the booster. I'm planning on getting my booster in another couple of weeks. And again, I could very well get sick too. I understand that. But anyway, there it is. I'm on record saying it, as I have many times before. Please be safe out there because it is our community. Members of the board said it just a short period of time ago. We're a small community. We like that small community feel, and we've always banded together. We shouldn't be separating and arguing and fighting each other just because of a difference of opinion. You might not agree with it, but again, we're community. Think back handful of years ago when we had a heavy snowfall, 5-7 feet of snow, depending on where you lived. Neighbors were helping neighbors clear out their driveway, shovel off their roof, pushing cars, out of the driveway so they clear things. That's what Boston is. So I will carry that flag. I will carry that message. Say we are a community, and we have to stick together. Again, you're entitled to your opinion, and I certainly respect that. But I don't think it's the point where I'm hearing the stories where friends and family and others are separating because of opinions. So I'm getting off my soapbox on that, but I want us to stay strong. The Boston Library had the Boston Strong swag, the shirts and the sweatshirts, etc. I couldn't agree more. We got to stay Boston strong. This is the town of Boston. We can do better. I know we can. And with that, I'm going to stop talking about COVID because, again, sadly, we're going to be talking about this for a little while. So please be safe out there. We do intend on having our next town board meeting, and it will be most likely virtual. That information will be shared out on the town website, as well as the social media channel. That town board meeting will be on December 15th, and then we're upon the holiday season. So everyone, please stay safe. I will make a motion to end the meeting at 8:03 p.m.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried. Meeting adjourned.
Bye, everyone.
night.
Have a good night.
Night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good to see everybody.
Good night.